Capricorn, welcome to your month of April reading. Thank you so much for checking this out. We're going to do kind of a week by week energy transition so you can see how the flow of energy is going to progress for you this month. We then get into a deeper love reading, abundance reading, and life purpose reading, and we'll end this reading with a little surprise. I'm going to have you ask one question that maybe will come up during this reading, and we're going to pull an angel answer card to give you some guidance on that. Two quick announcements before we get started. The first, a good friend of mine, his name is David Cohen, and I are hosting a free webinar. It's going to be on April 10th, and it's going to be a transformational webinar. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and during this, we're really going to kind of examine some belief systems, energy patterns, habits that are weighing us down, that are holding us back. We're going to purge them. We're going to release them. And then we're going to really align ourselves with a new energy, with a new mindset and beliefs that are going to help us become the truest version of ourselves and move forward towards our goals. So it's completely free. You can see the link to reserve your spot for that below. Again, it's April 10th. The second announcement is I put together this moon cycle package. And during this, you're going to get a complete healing for both the new moon and the full moon. These are energy transmissions and meditations. Really help you usher in your intentions, help you manifest what you want to call in, and help you release all that no longer serves you. In addition to those two healing sessions, you also get a extended reading for the new moon and extended card reading for the full moon to see what the energies are for those two cycles. So everything's included in the one package, and I'm asking an energy donation of $5. So if you're interested, the link to access that instantly is going to be below as well. Let's get started on your reading. So the first card is going to be the general energy that we're starting April with, like the first week of April, and this is a good card. This is the Six of Cups. This is talking about somebody giving you something, an opportunity is being presented to yourself. This could also be talking about your love life, just this like young, fresh, fun love, a rejuvenation of some kind. If you look at the cards, all these flowers are popping up. So this is talking about something being born, something being refreshed. And the clarifying card that came up was adjacent possibility. So I'm feeling like the beginning of April, there is going to be a gift, an opportunity, something is presented to you in multiple facets of your life, or perhaps there's many opportunities being presented to you. You are going to have options, an abundance of options, and they're all going to be pretty good. So don't get overwhelmed if you feel like there's too many options, but instead just be grateful. Because then the next energy for the second week is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is talking about something coming into fruition. So I'm really feeling like the seeds that you have been planting all year long are blooming. You can see that from the first card. All the flowers are blooming. And the second card, you can see all of the pentacles have bloomed. All the money, the abundance has bloomed on this deck, or on this bush, and she's just able to kind of pick it off. So the clarifying card that came up for the second week is the third chakra in reverse. So this could be speaking to two different sets of energy. First, it's not a time to really push, it's not a time to really work, but rather see where the energy takes you and allow yourself to enjoy the gifts of your hard work. The second piece of this for some is you might want to do some third chakra work. So the angel here is Archangel Chamuel. You might want to call on Archangel Chamuel just to give you a little bit of willpower to help usher in some of these energies. So if you're not seeing them present themselves to you, then you might ask for divine guidance, like what do I need to do to really be able to reap the rewards of what I have sown. So the first half of April is looking good for you, Capricorn. We then get the Emperor in reverse, and I want to show you the accompanying cards because 3 came out. We got the Thinking Man, man holding the heart in reverse, and the root chakra, which is Archangel Michael. The third week-ish of April is a very masculine energy. When the Emperor comes in reverse, it's talking a bit about feeling like disempowered, not feeling strong in some area of your life. And then you got all these other masculine cards that are talking about this might be a time where you're overthinking and not using your heart. So you might be over-focused on logic, which is a very masculine energy. So if you find yourself feeling disempowered, feeling doubtful, feeling unworthy, you want to take a step back and ask, am I overthinking something? Can I take a step back and go into my heart space and kind of rebalance? And that's why this root chakra comes in. The root chakra, Archangel Gabriel, is one of security. You're wanting to focus on feeling secure in yourself, worthy of what you want to call in. And then once you get to that place, you're able to logically think things through. You're able to take some more action-oriented steps, a very masculine kind of like get things done energy. But you want to maybe balance your root chakra, call on Archangel Michael if you're feeling disempowered to help you feel secure so that you can go ahead and take whatever steps or just step into your own empowerment towards the third week of April, towards that full moon. So that might be something that you release. Any thoughts or beliefs that are disempowering you during that full moon cycle, coming back into your heart, coming back into your sense of security, and then going from there. So what do we have for the last week? The last week of April, you might feel something a bit out of balance, which kind of carries over from the energy that we just talked about. So this energy that we just talked about might be one that carries on for the second half of April. If you feel imbalanced in any way, you're just meant to go within, rest, meditate, and rebalance yourself. That's all that energy is telling you. It's not saying your life is out of balance. It's not saying anything bad's gonna happen. It's just saying, hey, if you feel a little out of whack, that's the universe saying it's time to take a step back and go within. Because we got the door to value, but we did get it in reverse. So this is talking about valuing yourself first, going within, valuing yourself, coming from that space of security. You see there's a lot of red here, some more root chakra kind of work. Really working to balance that root chakra, which is your power chakra, Capricorn. So whenever your root chakra is balanced, that's where your power comes from. Any sense of unworthiness, of uncertainty, is a bit of an imbalance in the root, and that for you more than other signs can really kind of throw you off. So if you're feeling thrown off a bit around that full moon, it's just time to balance your root, find your worthiness inside, and as you do, you open up some more doors to abundance, to manifestations in your outside world. And I want to show you, whenever I was shuffling the deck, two cards came out for the overall reading. And this is the door to personal healing and happiness, and the man holding the coin. So what I'm feeling like, these two cards speak to the whole journey that you're going through this month is going to be one where you are starting from within you to see materializations in your outside. And these two things go hand in hand. So you are wanting, this is a month of you to go within, but then balance that with action. To go within, see what your steps are, make sure you feel worthy, and as you do, it's going to manifest in your outside world. That's going to be the theme throughout the entire month for you. Let's move now on to an abundance reading, since we did get a good bit of abundance kind of cards. And 4 came out for you. You got bountiful nature. This is talking about abundance is everywhere. It's also talking about getting out in nature. Again, with that root chakra, get out with your bare feet if you can. Step on the earth. Send anything that no longer serves you down to Mother Earth, to Mother Gaia, and ask that she takes it with love and light and then she transmutes it. This will be a good month to get outside, around trees, around flowers, around plants. It's going to help you stay grounded. It's going to help you stay balanced. And as you are outside and observing the flowers blooming, the leaves coming back on the trees, if you live in the northern hemisphere, we're going into spring. Just observe the abundance that is everywhere in nature and embody that within yourself. All right, the second card is visualize abundance in all forms. So again, going within to visualize. And as you do, the more you work on an internal basis, the more you are going to affect the abundance that you see in your outside world. And then after those two cards, you got raise or promotion. Everything is saying the exact same message for you. Going within will result in manifestations outside. The last card you got was clearing debts. And that's kind of what we got towards the end of the month. So it makes sense that it came out last. There's going to be a purge for you, and it's going to come from your root chakra most likely, because that's where we hold debts. That's where we hold financial fears. That's where we hold onto lack energy. So if you are feeling that, allow yourself to purge it, allow yourself to clear it. And what I'm feeling like for some is the beginning of the month, there might be a raise or promotion towards the beginning, middle of the month, and that might kickstart some insecurities within you. And if you notice that, it's time to go within, focus on your root chakra, and clear that out, because it's just a healing opportunity if you see that arise. All right, so let's look now into your career life purpose reading, and you got a new project. Again, that came out first in the reading. There's a new opportunity that's presenting itself to you in terms of a creative venture, in your business, in career path. Allow it, and there might even be adjacent multiple opportunities. And all of them anything that's presented to you has the potential to grow and turn into something amazing and something that creates abundance and fulfillment for you. The second card is deserving. So again, once you see these things present themselves, once you get intuitions to start something new, you want to always go within and check and say, do I feel like I deserve this? Do I feel worthy? And if you do not, then you just take a step back and you go into your worthiness and you go into a meditation or some affirmations to make sure that you are in alignment with the opportunities that are being presented to you. And the last card is time management. So this speaks to possibly, if a lot of things are coming in, you might feel a bit overwhelmed, and it's going to be important. It's going to be vital, essential, actually, that you develop time management so that you can do what you need to in your world, but you also balance that out with internal work, because you might be tempted to only get stuff done on the outside, but it's going to be like chasing your tail if you do that. If you give yourself time to go within and balance that with what you're doing on the outside, then that is going to create huge leaps for you in terms of your career, your life purpose, creative ventures, and abundance. So even if your ego says, we don't have time to meditate, we don't have time to work on our root chakra, we don't have time to go out into nature, you tell your ego, oh yes we do. And you just do it, because it's going to be just as important as the action steps you take this month. Let's move now into your love reading. The first card came out for love is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. The second card is children. Children are affecting your love life. And the third card is retreat. So these three cards speak differently depending on your situation. So the chemistry is talking about if you are in a relationship, allow it to just be fun, allow it to just be playful, and focus on the chemistry that you're feeling. And you might feel that a lot towards the beginning of the month. If you are single, you might be feeling chemistry come on with somebody in the beginning of the month. Just go with it. Just have fun with it. The children and retreat are speaking to two separate things. First, if you have children, it might be a good time for you and your partner to like go on a weekend trip, just the two of you. Just get away from some of your obligations, your responsibilities. This also speaks to inner child healing, and a lot of that kind of came up throughout the reading, that going within. So you want to take a step back and do whatever inner child healing, what any like the pain that you carried in from childhood, the feelings of unworthiness, undeserving of love, whatever you need to do to make sure that you are in alignment with the vibration of love, you want to take the time to go ahead and do that. And that's going to impact your relationship if you're in one, and it's also going to impact you if you are not in a relationship but wanting to align with one. Okay, we're now on to the question part, so close your eyes. Ask your question. What came up for you during the reading? And I'm going to give you the answer. Okay. So you got within the next few months, if you believe. What is going on within you? Your belief system is going to 100% determine the outcome of the question that you asked, and it's going to play out within the next couple of months. Okay, I'm wishing you so much love and light. If you're interested in the Moon Cycle package or the free webinar, links are below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. See you next time.